Morning, guys. I'm so tired. So I just woke up. It is 5:10. Zam and I went out last night for dinner, and I only slept at 12 or 12:30. It was probably 12:30. I just woke up now. I'm about to take a shower. I have a work event that I'm attending. The time for the event is 7:30. I'm doing my makeup with Rowie. She's got a very small baby, so I need to drive to her. It's like a 20-minute drive from my place. So I need to drive to her to go do my makeup. And then I'm gonna go straight to the event. The event, as I've already mentioned, starts at 7. It's actually 7:30. So Kellogg's is turning 100 years old. So they are hosting, I think it's a cook-along at the Discovery offices, at the Discovery Food Studio actually. So I'm gonna bath now and get ready to leave. Not feeling as exhausted as I thought I would. So let's see how the day goes.
Finally don't get enough. Finally been riding on my way. Finally woke up with some luck in the book. I don't give a what someone say. Finally got my friends in the back of my roller. We gon' make it big one day. We gon' make it big, I say. Stay in there, stay in the moment. Stay in the moment with me. Give you a moment, give you a moment with me. Spend all the
How long have you been married?
We've been married until 4th year now, in December.
I think, oh, same. And in December.
Oh wow.
When in December?
12. How about you?
7.
Oh wow. So yeah, we almost like, you know.
And you've got, so you also conceived after your wedding.
Yes.
You didn't give yourself time.
You know, just, it was a thing we weren't really like actively trying, but at the same time,
You weren't
like,
upset, you weren't
yes,
preventing.
Yes, so it's just like, what happens. Let nature take its course.
And now?
With the
You
second
clearly
one.
weren't preventing because you have a number 2.
No, but the second one, the thing is, I wanted my kids to not have like a huge age difference.
Age gap.
Yeah.
I respect people who have 2 kids,
Exactly.
to be honest, because I'm just like, it's not my portion.
You don't want another one soon.
Not anytime soon.
What do you mean? That's good.
I want to get to that stage of missing having a little baby, and
And then have one.
yeah, right now it's nowhere near like
Yeah, I mean, I
my
have to say
future.
the kids very hectic.
mm,
Kids really hectic, because even last year, because I only got a helper. Oh, sorry. I only got a helper after I had my second baby. Last year, even when I was pregnant, it was hectic. It was rough. Yeah, you should be proud of yourself. I loved your ad for the new year.
oh, with my mom.
Oh, that was so sweet. Your mom is so pretty.
Thank you.
At first, I thought she was your sister. And then I heard you say my mom. I'm like, I had to, like, you know, start again. and
Yes.
listen to the Then I was like, okay, you said you.
No, it's my mom.
Yeah, content creation.
It's
You
not
guys
easy.
are
It's not
brave.
easy. It's really not easy. But like I said, because I love it so much,
Yeah.
like I'm happy to invest in it and
Yes.
give it like my best.
I think I wanted to do it for all the wrong reasons. And I know I'm one person who's not like, I'm very camera shy.
Yes.
So, and I end up not knowing what to say in front of people. So I was just like, you know what?
But you know, you get used to it, hey? I thought I'd never start a YouTube channel. Like, I was just like, I don't like the sound of my voice. I don't like talking on camera. But the more you do it, the more you get used to it. It's literally like anything. If you've never done something before, you're not gonna be comfortable doing it, but you're gonna need to do it. Oh, I use that foundation.
Oh, is it?
I love it.
It's amazing.
So guys, we just prepped my skin. It feels so good, and now we're about to do the makeup. I'm most likely going to be late for this thing. It's like 7:15 now. My event starts at 7:30. I actually need to check. I need to check how long the drive is, because at this point I'm screwed.
Hi, Didi.
Morning, Shannon. How are you?
How's finding you?
I'm good. I'm sorry to call you so early.
No, don't worry. I'm at the event already.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
It's like, do you think it's gonna start at 7:30 on the dot, or it's just gonna be like people chatting and hanging out?
See people chatting.
So I don't need to rush my makeup.
No, I would say that as long as you're here by like 8:15.
Okay, perfect.
You're gonna be fine.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much.
Perfect. See you soon.
All right,
Okay,
bye.
cool. See you now. Bye. Bye.
I'm so glad I was.
I'm glad I asked. Yeah, no, you did well. Because it really sucks, you know, having to rush and then you get the.
I hate not looking my best at events. Like, it's something that bores me so much, because I want to feel confident
Yes.
when I'm around people, especially because today is also like a very, very big thing.
Okay. You say that's for Discovery, right?
No, it's at Discovery, at the like kitchen studio, but it's with Kellogg's. So
Nice.
they're turning 100,
Oh, that's
and so
really
we're
nice.
doing a cook along.
Yeah, it's gonna be such a huge event.
I'm also getting paid to be there, so I just need. I want to be my best. Also, you never know when you're in spaces like this. It's almost. I always treat events like they are interviews, because clients are always there. So I always just want to show up as my best self. Because you don't know who's going to be there. You don't know who could give you like a big opportunity.
Yes. You don't know who's watching at the end of the day. I just want to make sure that it locks the foundation, it doesn't move.
What setting spray is that?
This is called Maricode. It's a Nigerian brand.
Oh, nice. Where do you get it?
I buy my stuff straight from Nigeria.
Really?
Yeah. I have a sister who stays there. So she just orders for me and then she sends them to South Africa. But you can get them locally from David Beauty and...
Are they amazing?
They are. Oh, Nigerians are doing the things.
You know, I'm gonna get you'll give me the details and then I'll order, because
I
I'm really, honestly, I want to get to a point where I don't have to wake up to come do my makeup here.
Yeah,
I want to do my makeup like myself.
Especially for such, such days where you have to like be somewhere so
super early.
Yeah, I'll give you all the details. So what's been your highlight in your journey as a content creator? Like that one moment that like really,
a defining moment. I think there's a few. Okay, one of my biggest highlights was working with Bday last year. I think the fact that they identified me because I was a corporate professional and also a content creator made me realize how valuable my qualification is, and just that whole experience. I think it was also my first big bag. Because you leave corporate and financially things are a bit shaky and you never really, like, you're not sure what you're really doing. And I think once that particular campaign made me realize my capabilities as well as my potential, and it was just like upwards from there. And a recent one is the Nivea campaign.
Oh,
Yeah, it's literally. Yeah, it took that campaign also to realize fully my worth and how much I can actually make in this industry, because a lot of people don't realize there's so much money in this space, but you need to chase after it, and you need to put yourself in a position to receive that money. So yeah, I wasn't fully aware of my potential, like my earning potential in the industry until this Nivea campaign, especially because Nivea is a very big brand, so there's like multiple agencies that manage Nivea campaigns. But I was blessed in that this particular campaign is managed by an international agency. So when they approached me, and what a lot of people don't realize about content creation is that you actually make more money from usage and exclusivity than you do from the posting. So once I got approached for that, and they're like, how much are you gonna charge for exclusivity? How much are you gonna charge for usage? And I started, like, sometimes you're scared to, well, not anymore. I'm not scared anymore now. I know my worth, and I'm able to tell brands this is what I want and not settle for less. But sometimes you're scared to give high figures, because they're like, they'll say to you, how much do you charge for exclusivity for 12 months? How much do you charge for usage for 12 months? And then I started giving them figures, and they were like, that's too little. You need to be charging this, da 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 da. And then when they gave me like the final offer of how much I was going to be getting paid, it was like, wow, like a lot of people won't believe, but I've made my targets just off of the Nivea campaign. And because also another big thing that I did was I secured, because what you want to do as well as a content creator is you want to secure long-term work. So I secured long-term work with Excella as well, which was because I started positioning myself to be a food content creator. And once I secured the work with Excella, they gave me a contract for 5 months.
Wow.
And so they paying me monthly, which that as well, you want that type of security. So just off of the Excella campaign and the Nivea campaign, I was able to meet my targets for the year. So I'm in a position where I can pay myself a salary for the rest of the year, which for me was a very big milestone, because in corporate there's so much security. Like I don't need to stress about whether or not I'm going to get paid at the end of the month. But yes, being able to secure long-term work like this has put me in a position where I can earn, I can have stability financially, and also it's put me in a position to turn down work where people don't actually want to pay me what I'm worth. So I think that's been the highlight. Realizing my worth has been the highlight of doing this. And realizing that there's actually just so much money to be made. You just need to work for it, and like I said, put yourself in a position to receive and earn and be paid and be seen.
Well, I'm so happy for you.
Yeah.
That's so profound. Because a lot of people, they end up, just selling themselves short because you just want a paying gig.
You just want to be paid. And a lot of people also just don't realize their worth. And there's a lot of exploitation that takes place in the digital creative space. And you'll realize that the brands who don't want to pay usually want the most. They're so demanding, and you're just like, dude.
You don't want to pay.
But once you realize your worth, and I remember I was saying to a friend of mine recently, I was like, don't despise the humble beginnings. Like sometimes you just like, there was a point where I felt like I don't feel like I'm getting the recognition that I deserve for what I do. I feel like I put in so much work into this, and like especially my content, I'm very, very particular with how my content looks. I'm very, very particular with how it's shot, the final product. I'm just very, very fussy about it. And even YouTube, like I haven't particularly been the most consistent person when it comes to YouTube, but it's also probably because I'm a perfectionist. I won't just post for the sake of posting. But now I've obviously had to change my strategy and approach to YouTube and plan better for it.
Yes.
Yeah, it's all in the planning. But there was a point where I felt like, I'm not getting the recognition that like people are not. I wish people could see how much work I put into this and how passionate I am about it, how much I love it, and all of that. But then I got to a point where I realized you shouldn't despise the humble beginnings. Like there's a process to this, and you might feel discouraged in the beginning. You might feel like you're not seen. You might feel like people don't really appreciate or value what you do. But your time will come.
Yeah. That's very true.
Like one day it all just comes together, like whether it's financially, whether it's people actually seeing your value, it all just comes together and you realize that God was still present even in those like humble small beginnings where you felt like you're not being seen. And also sometimes it's not even, sometimes we think that impact means changing that like lives or impacting like millions of people or hundreds and thousands of people. But it's not always about that. Sometimes your purpose, in you living out your purpose, it means changing just that one person's life. It doesn't always have to be a whole lot of people. There's always someone watching you.
Yes.
And sometimes, like, God has called you for that one person. I mean, even in the Bible, God left the 99 for the one. So we shouldn't think that, like, let's say you post and only like 3 people comment. Sometimes that post was meant for those 3 people and it changes their life, and that's okay.
That's so profound. That is so profound and so true. It's actually something that I wanted to hear because that I needed to hear actually because just the other day I was talking to my husband. I was like, what? I feel like right now I feel like I'm stuck. I need to grow in my business instead of me getting office space and stuff.
Yes.
And then he was like, no, everything happens for a reason.
It does.
During its own particular season. You know, God has a bigger plan for you. You don't have to rush. You don't know what plans God has in store for you. So,
you just have to keep working at it, eh?
Yeah.
Like, don't let discouragement stop you from pursuing the things that you love and from putting in the work. I'm a firm believer in that you reap what you sow.
Yes.
So your harvest season might not come when you want it to come, but it will come.
It will come. That is so true. It definitely come. Because there was a time when I actually wanted to give up this whole makeup thing. I was like, why am I even wasting my time? Like, how many people do makeup? Like, it's like I don't know how many makeup artists.
But no one is like you. No one is like you. That's why when you say to me, no, I don't post, I feel like my life is not worth posting or it's not that interesting. Dude, like each and every one of us has something that's unique about us. And you just need to walk in the confidence of knowing who you are and whose you are.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. I'm sorry for what I have put you through. Still have you on my mind. My focus been drifting away from you. Just wasn't our time. You can say what you want, but I know you hurt at night. But I tried too hard.
Yes. Hey guys, my name is Didi and my favorite Kellogg's product is definitely the whole grain flakes.
Okay.
I'm excited.
I can't cook for
Just help you.
I know you're helping me, but if I win the best dish, I'm still
We're sharing the prize. If you win, we share the prize.
But now I'm not asking you to help me. Don't do it.
Take your stuff. What percentage?
Hey guys, everyone is ready.
I need evidence.
Almost. Okay, I'm going to give you another 2 minutes.
Zanele, I'm helping Nadia, so if she wins, the prize is mine.
You share.
It's too thick. This is beautiful. Thank you. Are you gonna make me one?
Yes.
Vlogging videographer.
Chop the spinach because it's already too tiny. So you can just put it in there once and you can just relax it. So don't worry about it. Right?
Amaro, yeah. Baby, you my only number one gotti. Even in my down times, I can't get you out of my mind, sorry. Hey, I done run 1,000 days just to find you in my way. Nothing like you in this world. Promise never let it go. Baby, won't you calm down? Wanna know how you feel about you and me? Them they do too much, but you in control. Loving that about you. Me, I want it all, oh. She my baby doll, oh. Body big hot, oh. Leading out follow. Me que la tenga cocole, yo. Yo nu de pe matento un tío. I wanna be wherever you go.
Welcome to the Harvard of French toast. Thank you.
So my fondest Kellogg's memories date back to when I was young and growing up in my grandmother's home. So I'd always do grocery shopping with my grandmother, and our absolute favorites and must-haves on our grocery list was obviously Kellogg's. And they need to be soggy, so I warm them up and then I leave them to sog up a bit, and then I'll add a bit more cold milk and then enjoy them. No fruits though in my... No fruits and cereal, guys.
Yeah, I agree. What is your birthday wish for Kellogg's on their 100th birthday?
I just wish them many more years of success.
Be wherever you go, oh yeah. Me que la tenga cocole, yo nu de pe matento un tío. You got my heart and I think you know.